What's up YouTube, Winterguard here, bringing you some more Project Diablo 2 content. I had wrapped up my 10-run challenge with Baal a couple days ago, and being as successful as it was, I figured let's try it again, except I'm going to run Baal 50 times. Do we get 5 times more GG items? Well, we're going to find out. Just a little sneak peek though, we did very well. Had some really good drops. At the end of this, I'm going to do a slam fest. Got some decent armor bases that I'm going to try and socket, and we'll see how it goes. So let's take a look at the character real quick. I had to make a couple changes just so that we could run Baal a little quicker. I did the same as before, just tellied to the chamber, killed the waves, and then Baal. I did have to kill some trash packs on occasion getting to the chamber. The souls were horrible. 50 runs makes you really hate souls. I died several times just in the teleporting to third level. The fact that the souls spawn on that second level where you portal in and on the Baal chamber or the Baal level, that it's just sometimes I probably quit 3 times as many games as I actually fully completed. It can be pretty rough, and as you can see, my lightning resist is 66, which is decent. It's not maxed out, but it's decent. But that doesn't slow them things down. Once they put you into hit recovery, it's usually GG unless you can quit and save out before you die. So it got a little painful at times, but we were able to run 50 times and got a lot of decent items. And as I said, we'll be dealing with those at the end as far as potential slams and like I said, socketing some of the bases I found. Let's take a look at the gear real quick. Only thing I've changed was I put the Iraq on that I found in the 10-run challenge for Baal, just so that I could get a little more FCR and damage for the lightning. And that's pretty much it. My magic find is still at 259, which for Baal's probably pretty decent, because you got to try and balance being able to kill quickly and getting the loot drops. But that's how it went. So let's get into the runs. I will show mainly the GG drops. There's a couple of other drops in there that I did not bother to put in the video, but we'll probably slam them at the end. So let's get into it. So if you like what you see, give me a like, subscribe, a share, notification bell, all those YouTube things that you got to shout out, and let's get into the runs. Okay, we're into the third run, and we finally get a little bit of a drop off of Baal. It's Balrog Spear. I believe sometimes uses a throw item with throw barbs. Not 100% on that, but it's a decent little initial drop. I don't personally see them that much, but that doesn't really mean anything. But that's run number 3. Okay, we're up to run number 7, killing the last pack in the Baal room, and we get a Serve rune drop. Not that usable of a rune, I guess tradable, but that's run number 7, and we get a high rune. Okay, we're on run number 9, and we get a pair of mesh boots drop. They are silk weaves, of course. I see these fairly often, so not anything unusual, but still something decent, so I'll go ahead and put that on the list. That's run number 9. Okay, we jump up to run number 15. On the Baal kill, we get a unique Ogre Maul, so we'll go ahead and give that a quick ID. And we get a Windhammer. Perfect ED, so that's kind of cool. That's run 15. Okay, this is run 22, and we get a unique cryptic sword, which I've never seen a use for, but kind of a neat drop. The big thing here actually is the Grand Charm, which the Baal charms are the best ones to re-roll with 3 perfect gems. You could potentially get a skiller with up to plus 45 life, so the stats on that don't really matter. I'll be using that to try and re-roll into a skiller. Okay, we're on run 27, and I think this is probably one of the best drops of the 50 runs. And as you'll see here, I get unique demon head, which is on Dariel's. Probably one of the top tier helmets in the game. Unfortunately, it's not ethereal, but that's fine. It's still good. And give it a quick ID here. And it's perfect life leech, almost perfect defense, and almost perfect strength. So this is a top tier item. The only thing that would be better to put on the mercenary would be if it was ethereal, but I'll take that all day long. Okay, we're on run 31, and we're going to get another item off of Baal. This is a unique thresher, which is Reaper's Toll. I don't know. I think that's a pretty decent item to use on the mercenaries. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's pretty because they ignore target defense and deadly strike. It's got decent life leech, so maybe if it slams with some sockets, it will actually be worth using. Okay, we're up to run 38, and again another Baal kill, and we get a Hierophant trophy, which is homunculus. Great offhand for Necro, and as you'll see here, this one actually rolls perfect resist, 35 resist, so this is actually a really great find. Okay, we're up to run 43, getting towards the end of it. Another Baal kill, and we get a unique matriarchal bow. Now, I don't remember this item. I don't know if this is a PD2 item, but this IDs as Blood Raven's Charge. I don't remember this at all. Maybe it's something new. It did roll +3 stats, +3 bow and crossbows. Kind of neat. Maybe if it slams with some sockets, maybe it'll be useful. That one I don't know. I've never seen that. Okay, this is run 46. Last run where we get anything somewhat interesting, and we get the flying axes, which are the Gimmer Shreds. Somewhat interesting. It's kind of cool that with PD2, being able to slam an item can potentially give an item a second life. I don't know if these are decent for throw barbs or not. They did roll perfect 240 ED, that's pretty cool. So maybe if it slams interesting, it'll be good for a throw bar. It might be good for one just as it is, but I'd be curious to see what a slam would get it. Okay, guys, now that that fun's over with, let's get into some slams and upgrading or socketing some bases that I picked up along the way. Let's get into it. Okay, so first item. Let's go ahead and slam these mage fists. No brick. We got 60 gold. Yeah. Slam these silk weaves. No brick. Magic binder. That's actually pretty decent. Might actually use these. Yeah, way better than what I got. Let's go ahead and switch those up. Cool. Okay, next item. Let's do this demon arc. Or arch. No brick. Damage to demons. Makes sense. Alright, Windhammer next. Magic Bind. Okay. Alright, next item. Let's do this Mat Bow. hit recovery. Sure would like to get some sockets. Alright, next item up is the cryptic sword. Alright, that bricked. Don't mind that, as long as some of these other items don't brick. Alright, let's go ahead and do this Reaper's Toll. Oh, nice. 3 socket. First decent slam. I'll take it. Alright, let's do these Frosties. No brick. More magic vine. Kind of cool. Don't have a use for it on this character unless I switch back to fire or cold, but not too bad. Let's do these Gimmers. And they bricked. Alright, so I took one of the Atmas and upped it. It's now a lacquered plate with 1448 defense. So let's see if we can get, I believe 4 sockets is top on this. Let's see what happens. Magic damage reduction. Kind of junk. Alright, this one makes me nervous. I'm not sure about this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Oh wait, I got one more. Let's do the homunculus first. So we have the perfect resist homunculus. Let's see if we can get some sockets on it. Ooh, faster cast rate. That's actually not bad at all. That's no sockets. I'll take that though. That's really good. Alright, last item. So I'm going to put this on my Merc, or use it on my Merc, if it doesn't brick. Unfortunately didn't get an Eth one, but this is still, it's perfect life leech, almost perfect enhanced defense, almost perfect strength. So this is a really nice Andes. So let's not brick this. 1 socket. It's not a brick and it has a socket, so that's actually pretty decent. I'll take it. It's not 3 sockets, but it's still solid. Alright, I think that's all the items to slam. So I have 2 bases. I got this wire fleece at 678, and I got this dusk shroud at 627. Now, I'm almost positive that the E-bug doesn't work on Project Diablo. I don't even know if it was actually patched out of regular Diablo, to be honest with you. It's been a long time since I've E-bugged anything. So let's see what happens. It still takes Talthol and Topaz, so see how many sockets we can get. 2 on that one, no good. And on the wire fleece, 2 on that one. So those will be going to the vendor. Oh, and one other thing, if somebody can check this out for me, I'm going to do some digging myself. I don't know if in Project Diablo low-level dueling is still a thing. I believe this is a perfect resist roll for this superior Rondochet. It's 4 socket. I don't think they use it for any type of room where you can't. If you roll Spirit, I think that makes it too high level to use in low-level dueling. But it's also got 7% enhanced D and durability 15%. So this is pretty solid if there's still low-level dueling that occurs. I'm not positive on that. I haven't been in the community long enough to kind of really get into things. So let me know if you guys think that is actually usable, or if low-level dueling still occurs in Project Diablo 2. I know it's a thing in D2. I've seen guys talking about it going forward into Resurrected. I think that's going to be a pretty big thing. but I don't know in Project Diablo whether people are messing with it or not. So give me a heads up if you know whether that's the case or not. But otherwise we're going to call it here. It was a lot of fun, except for the souls, of course, that really hurt me. Let's just call it a day here. You guys have a great one and keep on farming.